Hello everybody, and welcome to the first episode of How to Speak in a Dublin Accent. My name is Mrs. Gibney, and I am quite an expert on the subject because I have lived in Dublin all my life. Now, I find that when I'm learning a subject, visual aids are always very helpful. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about the foods we eat in Dublin. So here we are. I'm going to start with bidets. Bidets. Alright? Here they are here. We usually have them with our dinner. And sometimes we make chips out of them. And sometimes we make potato salad. Alright? Bidets. Alright? Now, we also have bananas. And tomatoes. They're my favourite for putting on a sandwich. A sandwich is something that contains something like tomatoes or bananas or cheese in the middle of two pieces of bread, two slices of bread. And of course, you can't have a sandwich without butter. Or you could also say butter. There's two ways of saying butter. Can you read that? Butter or butter. It depends on how clear you want to sound, you know. And another thing I like to have on a sandwich sometimes is crepes. Crepes are lovely on a sandwich, especially cheese and onion. That's my favourite. Cheese and onion. Alright? So, of course, there's one more very important food that I haven't yet mentioned, and that is tea. And I know what you're saying to me. You're saying, hang on a minute now, tea is a drink. Well, yes, it is. You make a cup of tea out of this. I usually have about 10, 12 cups of tea a day. However, if I'm having my cup of tea at around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening with something to eat, I would call the something to eat my tea. So most people in other countries might call it our supper, but in Ireland we call it our tea. Alright? So thanks very much for listening, everybody. And if you'd like to find out more about how to speak in the Dublin accent, tune in to the next episode. Alright, God bless. Talk to you later.